Livy, what's up? Cat, hello. I found this game and it looks really cute, so I'm currently downloading it. Here we go. Okay. Mm-hmm. Meh. I just got a warning on my computer, but that's probably fine. Warning like what? Just like it's not recognized. It's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be fine. There we go. Oh. Yeah. So I saw this game and it looked really cute, and I was like, oh my god, I need to play this. This looks so adorable. I'm gonna see if the Batman Dating Simulator is something I can get later because I really want to play it. I have to get ready to leave the house today. What? That's yeah. Going outside is scary. It is scary being around all those people. It's so cute. Oh my god. What happens if I click on this? Oh, I get sent to. Ah. Okay. Okay. I'm ready. It looks so cute. Oh my god. I should have played this on a Friday. It's not Pride Month anymore. We can pretend. We can pretend, Cat. Oh man, it's not gay day. Alright. Alone on a Friday night? God, I'm pathetic. I'm not gay, don't attack me. Hold up. Heard something outside my room. It's okay. I spent the last few hours getting dinner ready, cleaning the place, putting on makeup, all for my date with Ryan. He's a guy I met on a dating app, Pumble. He always talks about podcasts, the gym, and the grind. He's so quirky. Boyd loves me, by the way. Okay, cat. Okay. He even works at a dive bar, but he hasn't texted in a while. I hope he's okay. I kept scrolling through our chat in hopes of a new message showing up. We agreed to meet at my place an hour ago. Huh? He texted. Good. Guess who's getting dumped? You. Rise and grind. Bro, what the frick? Dang, what was that for? It's fine. We don't need him. We don't need him. We got the burglar that's gonna come in. Yeah. It's better. What? Rise and grind? I got dumped? Oh, I got tears going down my face. Oh, I look so cute. I love this art style already. It's so cute. I tilted my head back, not wanting the tears to smear my mascara. Why? Why did he have to word it like that? Rise and grind? Rise and grind? Is it my face? I always made sure to wear makeup on our dates. Skill issue? Dang, cat. Okay. I should put away the food. A meal just for him. Ryan always talked about fishing for shellfish on our dates, so I made him lobster mac and cheese. I've actually never tried that before. Would that be good? Have you tried it before? I don't even feel like putting it in a Tupperware. Okay, cat. Okay. Sluggishly, I took out some aluminum foil to cover the food. I should text back and call it a night. Oh, he blocked me. Oh, what an a-hole. Bro, are you kidding? Cat? Oh my god, look how cute. Oh my god, I love this. This is so cute. Okay? Is it my dang old landlord's cat again? She's always eats the plants on my balcony. Stepping away from the food, I walk over to turn on the light. First Ryan and now this? Maybe I should be like my landlord and become so mean only cats tolerate me. I don't have any food, you stupid cat. Well, none you should know of. Do I got a PS5? I'm doing good with my life. This is a good setup. I love this. Look, cute little strawberry. Huh? I looked over at the balcony window to see the door slightly ajar, and finally to my left. Get your hands on my PS5, boy! I just complimented it! Dios mío! What the hey, dude? Ah! Why does he sound more shocked than I am? And are those cat ears? Yeah? Cat, is this you, cat? Is this you, cat? Is that you? Great, I wasted my money on lobster, I got dumped, and now I'm being robbed by a cat boy. This is the worst night of my life. Shh, ignore it. Oh, damn, okay. Not gonna lie, he's actually pretty hot. Nothing to see here, meow meow. Nya. Do you like nya more than meow? What the heck is this? For real though, can I just rob you now? Can you go away, please? Wait. Ignoring him trying to grab my PS5, I might be able to date him? Date him. Or call the police. Let's save it right there. Yeah. He said nya, so that's yeah. It's only fair that I date him. Turn this into the best night of my life. Oh god, my face looked horrible. Look at this face, bro. Oh my god, I look terrifying. Finally, all those karate classes my parents made me take will be put to use. Are you okay, Mitt? How tall are you? 5'11". Wow. I can leave if you. Element of surprise. Am I being like a stalker right now? Ooh, I finally get to use these candles. Oh god. I'm like, oh, a boy enters my life? I don't care if he's robbing my house. I'm gonna tie him up and then make him be my date. You seem like a vanilla type of guy. I mean, yeah, I guess, but I also like coffee. Wait, what? What are you doing? He looks so cute, oh my god. I can't, he's so cute. Picking out candles for our date. Vanilla? I got these on sale with my coupons. Yes, please. Yippee! Sorry for the mess. I'm kind of nervous, first date jitters. No, you're doing great so far. Very considerate. The candles smell good. Where's cat ears? Maybe they're like backed against his skull because cats do that sometimes. In my mouth. What? Aw, aren't you just a sweetheart? No, wait. Hold on. Why are we on a date? I was robbing you. My other date canceled, and then, well, you showed up. He's terrified. Yeah, of me. It's not like you actually stole anything, and you seem a little tied up now, so. I'm a cold-blooded criminal. You should be scared. I break the law every day. How so? Jaywalking. I think they're on his hoodie, not the mask. Oh, yeah, that might be true, too. And why leave the mask on? Aren't you going to report me to the police? Do you want it off? No. It's kind of like a blind date. I saw a show about couples who don't know what the other looks like. I just love a good mystery. Poor guy. Can I go now? Nope, we haven't even ate yet. I need you to try my mac and cheese. It's made with lots of love and money and effort. I'm so excited. Oh, let's do some icebreakers. If I say cats or dogs, he's gonna be like, what am I dressed up like right now? Where'd you grow up? Oh, he is a cat. Is he a cat? Wait, a cardboard box in the rain. I was one of the 10 in the litter, the runt. One day, a powerful woman issued an order to have my family killed, haunting me forever into ninja school. She was a theater major? That's so tragic. Just joking. I grew up in the downtown area. I like this guy already. I got bullied for being small, though, mostly by my sister. Aw, that's terrible. My family used to live there when I was a kid. It'd be funny if we went to the same school growing up. Uh-huh. What's with the cat ear hoodie, by the way? Aren't burglars supposed to look intimidating? Plus, it's really identifiable to the police, Catboy. It's the only black jacket I have, and I didn't want to take off the ears. I like how I sewed them. And the gloves? They're comfortable and cute. Wait, you like arts and crafts? That's so cool! I went out with this one girl who liked to knit. I'm gay! Yes. What happened to that? Ghosted me to hitchhike across the country so she can marry her high school sweetheart. So romantic, right? That's actually sad. Are you okay? Never been better. Their love proves to me a storybook romance can happen. I think you're coping poorly. My face is so terrifying when I do that. You know, it's getting kind of stuffy in here. Why don't you open up the balcony door, let in some fresh air? I feel fine. But I love coping. It's okay, little guy. Uh, do you want a drink? Oh, would you like a drink? Sure. No alcohol for me. Soda is fine. And a straw. Thank you. Okay. Thanks. Do you want me to open it for you, or let's just keep it here? For decor, motivation, orange. You're such a cutie. You know, you're real interesting. Wanting to date someone who just tried to rob you. You miss you miss every shot you don't make. Why are we doing this? Are you asking me what I want out of this relationship? I sure. I can't have alcohol. Me neither. Well, it'd be nice to finally be in a committed one. Nothing crazy, just someone around to share things with, talk, make food, someone to listen to my book rants. Tied up in my chair, in my dining room. This right now isn't crazy to you. I guess it's a little uncouth to have someone over on the first date. Maybe I should leave? Not that. Well, what do you want out of this relationship? I'd like to go outside, live life, breathe air, eat dirt. Either these two. I love traveling. I love traveling too. Um, there's this really nice ice cream shop nearby, or so I've heard. What if we went there right now? Wouldn't that be crazy? We have food at home. Besides, why waste this wonderful meal made with love? And you haven't even touched your dish. He shifted a little in his seat. Wonder why. You've been keeping it together so far. Have you been on other dates before? Oh, huh. What is this question? Already? What the heck? I need to find that out later. Hold on. I want to see what happens if I actually pick that later. You're laughing weird. You see. Wait! Are you not actually a romantic? Are you a womanizer? Have I been duped? No, I'm a loser. It's nothing like that. Oh, whoops. Listen, miss. While I appreciate the date, don't you think it'd be better with us being on even grounds? What do you mean? Me untied, not tied to the chair, sitting normal like you? Don't you think it'd be make the date more romantic, nya? Oh, would it? I'm gonna let him go right now. See what happens. I mean, I know karate, so I can just smack him across the head if he tries to run away. So let him go. I guess that's. Wait. What if this is a test? If I let him go, there's a chance he might report me to the police. Obviously, I can't tell him he's a home intruder, but I don't know how far that'll get me. But it's not like I did anything awful. I mean, I've read tons of books where worse had happened. You know how romantic kidnappings go. Usually the mafia bad boys do some illegal stuff. I just want him to eat dinner with me. The worst thing is that I know what I'm talking about right now. I know what I'm talking about. Well, if he does try, I could threaten to report him first. Convince the police that he kidnapped me. Sheesh, this romantic stuff is so much easier in the book. How is that romantic? I guess it helps when the love interest is a 6 foot tall, rich crime guy. Wait, does that make me the brooding love interest? God, I'm doing such a bad job then. Miss, you all there? Hold on, I'm monologuing. Oh my god, I love Amelia. I love her so much. Okay, let's say he doesn't turn me in. Maybe it's a test on how true my love is. If I let him go, he'll know he can trust me and we can date for real. And maybe this can be a cute story to tell on our wedding. I should save again. Let him go. Okay, but only because I trust you. I stood up, walking to the side of the table. Hold still, please. Thanks. He is hot, bro. I can't. It's getting hard to breathe. I'm sure the mask doesn't help. Right. Can we hold hands? Ah! What are you doing? What I came here to do. No hard feelings. I appreciate you being my first date, but, I'm a burglar, meow. Why me? I chewed at my ropes, hoping he hasn't taken much. Not the PS5! I could probably watch movies on this thing. No! Despite my yelling, he left me alone, tied to the chair with my jump rope. It turns out I didn't even need to chew through the ropes. He's so bad at tying knots, he was able to get out by wriggling around a bit. Okay, leaving without a kiss is one thing, but taking my games? I will kill you, Catboy! Even if it's the last thing I do. Okay, so we got that ending. Go back to here, and we're gonna leave him be. You sound a little too calm. What do you mean? Wait, what if this blows up in my face and he tries to escape? Or worse, dump me. I can't handle another heartbreak. Miss, you all there? Hold on, I'm monologuing. Okay, let's see. Doesn't turn me in. I've already read this. Leave him be. Sorry, Catboy, but I can't let you go. You what? It's just too much of a risk. Besides, you haven't even tried my food. If I eat it, will you let me go? Heh, maybe. I stood up from the table, spoon in hand. Eat up! Oh, how is it? It's actually pretty good. What did you put in this? I found the recipe online. It's a basic 3-layered mac with some lobster. Lobster? Like actual shellfish? Yeah, I couldn't bear to get the meat myself though, so I had to buy it pre-made. Honestly, I'm not sure how often I'll make this because of how it's prepped. I hope he's not allergic to shellfish. Call a hospital! What? I pulled away as he began to hack and cough. What's wrong? Is it bad? No, I'm allergic. Oh no! Mierda! He stopped breathing. I immediately called 911. Luckily, they got here quickly. Catboy was carted away to an ambulance due to him having an allergic reaction to the lobster. Oh man, as he left, I wasn't even able to catch his name, much less his number. Am I doomed to never have a second date? Was Ryan my last true love? All I have left to remember Ryan and Catboy is this mac and cheese. What the heck? Okay, now let's go back over here and say, want to get married? I feel such a deep connection with you. Do you know? I think it's meant to be. I'm sorry. Let's get married. No! I was joking. Book Talk lied to me. This is an enemies to lovers speed run. What the? Listen, miss. While I appreciate the date, don't you think it'd be better, even grounds? Bro, I just did this. Hold on. Okay, there's like some other stuff that I can get. So I'm gonna go over here and call the police. Call the police! I can leave if you. I whipped out my phone and dashed for the door. He looked so cute. Wait, look at his face. Look at his face. Why? Wait. Hello? Is this the police? Luckily, with all the yelling, it was enough to get one of my neighbors to call in for a noise complaint. I was a little worried that dang cat burglar wouldn't get caught, but as it turned out, he tried to escape through the balcony where my landlord's cat, Mimi, arrived to harass my plants. Turns out he's deathly allergic to cats. Huh, who knew? What? He's allergic to cats? Wait, is that the Peter Griffin? Who knew? He ended up getting carted off to the hospital. I don't know if I'll place charges. Oh my god. My night sucked, but at least I have something to tell my friends. Dang, what the... Okay, check it out. I got 3 more. Okay. Me too! Not a lot of second dates. Heck, even first dates lately. They always stop texting after a little bit. I guess you could call my heart a haunted house, huh? If you say so. Listen, miss. Oh my god. Okay, what if I click let him go, but then I say no, leave him be. Oh, we got a new thing. It's just too much of a risk. No, I'm not staying here any longer. But no! Ah! What the heck just happened? As expected, the fire alarm was set off and my apartment's on fire. How did that even happen? What the heck? Fortunately, I didn't get injured too bad, neither did that cat burglar, but while panicking, fell face first into like lobster mac and cheese. Turns out he's seriously allergic to shellfish, so he had an immediate reaction. What? Alone again. Hey, you. Oh, dang, she's hot. Okay, let me be with her. You're lucky the fire was small. Most of your stuff seems to be in okay condition. Oh, that's a relief. What was with that guy earlier anyway? It looked like he was wearing a ski mask. Oh, that was my date. We were just role playing. Your idea or his? His idea? I doubt there'll be another date after what happened tonight, though. Why do most of these interactions end up with him dying? I don't know. Hey, I'm sure he'll understand it's a mistake. No, I messed up big time. First, I got dumped by Ryan for not having the grind, and now this guy? Maybe I wasn't made for love. Is it too late for me to become a nun or the manager of a franchise? Hey, take deep breaths. You just haven't met the right person yet. A few bad dates isn't the end of the world. Besides, it'd be a shame if someone like you just quit this early. Aw, you're too sweet. Hey, I'm still technically working, but if you want to catch up later for coffee or something, yes, I'd love to. Great. We got Yuri! Yay! We got the Yuri ending. She pulls up a pen and notepad and begins jotting down a number. I can't believe this is happening. For once, somebody is asking me out. Love isn't dead, Ryan and Catboy. Ending 3. I just wanted to start a flame in your heart. I can't wait for my next date. We got Yuri, oh my god. I'm so happy right now. How did that not get? There's 3 more endings? Wait, what are the other endings? Oh, I got 4 more. Oh my god, bro. Are you serious? Oh shoot. Okay, okay, do this again and see if there's... Can we please play a Batman dating simulator? I know there's a free one where you can date Nightwing. Sure. I mean, I'll try it out. I already read all this, so I'm just gonna wait. Here we go. Okay. What's your deepest fear? What's your deepest, darkest fear? That's kind of a loaded question. I'll go first. The afterlife. What? Like after death? Is there really an afterlife? Or is it just nothing? Your whole life you're doing something, but suddenly it all stops. That's terrifying, right? It's kind of hard to find meaning when you know what's coming. But you know what? Live life, breathe air. Oh, and spiders! I don't like birds. Really? Like geese? Geese, hawks, finches, you name it. That's strange. You got a phobia or something? I just don't like how they fly at you. Can we stop talking about this? What's with the cat ear hoodie, by the way? Aren't already. Well, duh, but I just wasn't meant for her. Do shooty breakups happen a lot for you? Maybe. You know, it's kind of getting stuffy in here. Put on air purifier. I could put on my air purifier if it's so bad. Thanks. You don't like birds, grr. Alright, it should be one of my cabinets. There we go. You should start breathing better now. What are you doing? What do you mean? Are you trying to leave? No, I'd never do that to you. Okay, purifier's all set. I'm a freaking yandere. What the heck? Okay, I've already read all this. Monalasa, hi! I just started having this. I'm a homebody. Hold on, I just saw Bass Pro Shop. Hold on. That's why I wanted to do a stay-at-home dinner. Ryan always liked going out to fancy restaurants or the Bass Pro Shop. I love the Bass Pro Shop. It's so cool. But I never liked the food, and he didn't want to listen. Fancy restaurants? Like what? Well, he called them that, but they were just sports bars with fish tanks. He said the regal qualities were stored in the tanks. To be honest, I don't know why I even liked him. That sounds terrible. I know, I'm way too picky. Not you, your boy, your ex. He sounds terrible. Ick, doesn't feel right hearing that from someone else. Anyway, what about you? I like staying at home too, playing video games mostly. We gotta play video games with him? Hold on, I gotta save it right here. We gotta save it right here. Hold on. Overwrite that right there. Turn. Do you like the PS5? Like on the PS5, like the one you were trying to steal from my warm, loving home with your little cat paws? I'm sorry. Are you? I'm sorry, nya or meow. You can't just meow your way out of your problems. I know, but that was a PS5? Yeah, what'd you think it was? A Wii? Como? Oh yeah, also, we speak Spanish in this Monalasa, so, sometimes. I've never seen one before, and I really wanted it for city folk. Yeah, this topic is over, Catboy. You've been keeping it together so far. Have you been on any other dates before? Oh wait, no, go back. I've already picked that option. Hold on. No, I can't go back. Dang it. Okay, already read all this. Blah, 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 blah. Leave him be. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Uh-oh. And this is going to be the same ending all over again. Yeah. How do I get the other ending? What kind of games? Oh, what kind? Oh, simulation games. Like we're playing right now. That's so cool. What? Like cooking sims or farming ones. Ah, cute. I do multiplayer, like party games, first-person shooters. Oh. Oh. I hope you don't do it with voice on. I do. I just cuss everyone out. Oh. Good for you, I guess. He's been surprisingly calm about this date. Could he be a player? I need to play it cool. You're such a smooth talker. I bet you've been on hundreds of dates before. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what the other endings could be. I don't know. What do I do? I'm gonna click want to get married. Let's get married. No. I was joking. Oh my god. Oh my. Wait. What if I let him go now? Oh, what if I let him go now? Let him go. Bro, again? Oh my god. I don't know. Oh, how do I get the other endings? My god. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, I don't know. I got good art going on. Got good art from this, but oh yeah, Monolasa. We got Yuri in one of the endings, so that was nice. Yeah, I don't know about the other endings, so I'm just gonna boop. Oh yeah, that Batman game, that dating sim. Is it called Devlot or Boy Wonders? Oh, okay. Boy Wonders. Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute old. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. I can't. Livy, I'm so sorry. Look at this. It says, please note, Robin is only available for desktop dates at this time. So I don't know how to. Is it another one? Or I'm gonna try. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not showing. I'm sorry, Livy. Let's see. Ooh, you guys get to decide which one I pick as a dating sim. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. And it won't blow up in my face. Because I trust Cat. Definitely. Alright, which one, guys? Just tell me when to stop. We got Our Life. We got Don't Eat the Cashier. We got 14 Days with You, but it's a demo. Our Life Now and Forever. We got Killer Chat. We got Touch Starved. I don't know. We got Andromeda 6. We got Prescription Love. We got Where Eternity Sleeps. To Eat a God. Oh, hey, looky. Look if there's a different one for Robin, please. Okay. I will. What about Vox? I searched it up. There is no Vox dating sim, and I'm so sad about that. Because what do you mean? Oh, wait, you guys can't even see. I'm such an idiot, bro. Let me see. Robin dating sim. No, there isn't. Hold on, let me search up Jason Todd. Hold on. Jason Todd. Dating sim? No, I don't see it. Sorry, Livy. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah. Let me share what I'm looking at right now. Okay, you guys decide what dating sim I play, because that's a good idea. Isn't she lovely? Okay, we got this one. We got Our Life. We got Don't Eat the Cashier. We got 14 Days with You demo. Yeah, all this that I just said. All those. To Eat a God. Plus, this is. I looked over here, and this is what made me stutter. Killer Chat. Okay. What's that say? You're a writer? What? Church. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Original or expanded edition? I don't frigging know, bro. Gaze, it's time to get ready to leave for me. Bye. Bye, cat. Oh shoot, is this worth something? Ooh, yep. Oh, it's $7. That's $7. I don't have $7. Let's see. Here, I'll just pick. How's this one? Meeker. Oh my god. Oh my god. Snaggymon, gotta catch 'em all. So true. I'm gonna jump off cliff. What the heck? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Lesbian. lesbian. Trying to find a good one. Oh, there it is. There's the one that I played. Oh, that seems lovely. Just quick. This, I'll actually want to play this one. So let's see if I can. Nope, it's $3. Yeah. Never mind. It's $3. Never mind. Wait. Wait, hold on. I could have sworn I saw something over here. Guys, holy shit, Tokyo, holy fuck. I'm gonna be AFK for a moment. Okay, see you later, Monolasa. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy. I am so lonely. I have nobody. Oh, wait, I gotta download this one. Oh shoot. Is it just right here? Oh, it's just right here. Okay. I don't need to. Hug me in the morning one more time. Yeah, I'm just gonna need to just go and go up like that. Perfect. Can you guys see this? See this shit. Oh my god. Look how cute they are. Sailing with Stans. I'm playing this before Bill, I think. The soft waves of the ocean are quiet tonight, each cold lap a lullaby along the Stan of War 2. The stars are a twinkle of light of difference amidst the same openness of the endless dark sea. The ship rocks gently as Stan and Ford tidy up lazily along the deck, guided by the warm light from the cabin. Stan messes with fishing line while Ford pushes large nets into a bundle at the edge of the deck. Fatigue wears on them, another long day spent discovering and documenting the endless new anomalies beneath the ocean's surface. That's a lot. That's the last of it. A yawn, the crack of a back, and a groan. Good, I'm hitting the hay. Together, the brothers head into the cabin, downstairs, and to their shared quarters. 2 beds flank the sides of their room. I can tell which one is which. Yeah. As well as 2 portholes that allow moonlight to stream inside. Stan plops into bed with a grateful groan and wraps himself in the warm blankets, the 2 of them finally free from the cold. Oh my god, it's so cute. I'm back. Hi, Monolasa! I'm back! Close. Frick. Why did I just get an ad? Move out of the way. I'm trying to look at this. There we go. My back is killing me. I told you to use the proper lifting form. Focus the weight on your legs, not your back. I know. You said it a million times. And did you listen? Bro, Ford is so fine, I swear to God. Ford raises a brow and smiles at him through the darkness, sliding into his own bed. Stan chuckles. Yeah, totally. Ford leans over the edge of his bed and pulls out a journal from underneath, setting it on his lap. Don't stay up too late. Ford adjusts his glasses and rests against the wall, drawing his knees up so his journal is right under the window. Moonlight pulls across the pages. I won't. Stan makes a knowing sound and blindly grabs the porthole cover on his side of the room. He shuts it. Night, Sixer. Am I the only one here? I don't know. Where did Livy and... Well, Cat is gone, but, Livy? Good night, Stanley. Something deeper brews underneath the surface, something Stan and I haven't uncovered yet, but the hot spots have... Oh my god, it's so cute. As Stan softly snores, Ford chews on his pencil and strains his eyes along the pages. He documents the day's events, kept awake by the excitement of remembering the anomalies they encountered. Still, no Kraken yet. No Kraken, though, that Ford was looking forward to discovering the most. They hadn't had any luck finding it their first time at sea, but now a couple of years later, he hopes that can change. Within a few months, they'd already settled back into their old routine. The two of them, twins united, old wounds mended, and new memories on the horizon every day. When Ford finishes writing, he glances over at Stan's sleeping figure and smiles. He's grateful Stan wanted to join him at sea again. He pulls away his journal, shuts his window to plunge them in darkness, and drifts off to sleep. Crash. Stan falls out of bed with a shout while Ford jumps to his feet. What in the world? The ship shakes violently. An obstacle? Ford throws on the lights and grabs onto the wall to keep himself upright, eyes wide. We shouldn't have hit anything. It's not the engine. Violent splashes pour outside and Ford's breath catches. The brothers look at each other. Something's attacking us. Ford grabs the spear and runs out onto the deck, Stan scrambling after him. Oh my god! This is so cool, I love this. With a violent whoosh, water sprays in the air and a tentacle smacks across the deck, sloshing them to and fro. Holy shit! Ford, is that what I think it is? The large limb squeezes the ship, making it creak dangerously. Incredible. Its bioluminescence is just like it. Forget I asked. Watch out! Is glowing blue like Bill. Blue fire. It's Bill. He's like, get me back, Ford, you bitch. The tentacle whips over them, forcing them to duck. Ford watches it with wide eyes. It's not large enough to be the Kraken. Ford takes his spear and jabs the offending limb as he slides on the wet deck. The tentacle jolts back into the sea. The ship tips. Ford slips and Stan catches him, the two of them colliding into the railing. Ouch. Are you okay? They're still thrashing in the water, violent and angry. Freezing water splashes onto the deck and soaks them. Tentacles barrel into the ship until it threatens to capsize. Ford grasps the wet deck and stands, grabbing Stan's hand to help him up. Breathless, they share a nod. Oh my god! This is so cool. As the anomaly thrashes and attacks the ship, the twins fight back with equal force. Ford slashes with his spear and Stan punches at any limbs that comes his way. There's an opening. The anomaly rises from the water, tentacles strangling around something squirming and wriggling, something alive. It's too dark to see what it is. Now! Ford throws the spear. The anomaly lifts the struggling mass in its grip, but right as it opens its mouth, the spear pierces through its tentacles. It screeches and jolts, the spear flies into the ocean. And with a hissing, garbled cry, the anomaly throws something onto the deck. It dives away, leaving a trail of violent waves that keep rocking. Thud. And then there's a scream. A human-like one. One that didn't come from Stan or Ford. The brothers look at one another, eyes wide. I'm not hearing things, am I? Ford spins around, searching for the source of the scream. Hello? There's blood smeared on the deck. Together they followed the trail to the large bundle of netting. Whatever the anomaly threw on deck was struggling, its body hidden beneath the nets. There's a glimpse of a large-scaled tail, a strong fin, sharp, webbed fingers that grasp the deck. Ford grabs Stan's wrist and makes them stop, keeping a few feet away from the movement. A mermaid or a siren? Hold on. And then, finally, a hand breaches through the mess. Your hand, Stanley. Ford's eyes twinkle with newfound excitement. He puts a hand over Stan's chest when he steps forward. The anomaly wasn't attacking the ship. It was fighting something. You cough and splutter on the cold deck, gills sucking shut in place for human lungs that haven't been used in a while. I'm a mermaid! What? I'm a mermaid! This is the happiest day of my life! 6-year-old me would be screaming. Your tail gives one last thrash before splitting into legs. When your head pokes through the nest, the rest of your body hidden, Stan jumps back. Ford stares in wonder. What the hell? Fascinating. Ford rushes into the cabin and returns with a lantern, drawing the light source over your figure. You can't help but flinch, expecting another attack. Everything looks normal, human. Human skin, human eyes. You don't think they saw your previous form. You squint, lifting a now human hand to shield your face when pain flares through you at the gesture. Ouch! Your shoulder gleams red with blood. In the midst of the fight, Ford's spear tore a huge gash through the muscle. The pain hadn't fully registered when everything happened, but now that you have time to breathe, it's excruciating. Shit, Ford, we hurt a person. A human wouldn't have survived in these waters. Ford's eyes widen with realization, but the look is short-lived. You cry out when you see your wound, trying to apply pressure with a hand, but you're tangled in the netting, stuck, weighed down and weak. The brothers share a nod and they move forward as their hands grasp the nets. You jolt away, heart hammering in your chest. Whoa, hey, we're here to help. Stan pulls his hands away from the nets and splays them open, his eyes wide, earnest. Ford follows suit, but his eyes study you, absorbed. Bro, can you stop checking me out, Ford? Take this seriously. I'm in pain here. When your shoulder pounds with pain, you suck in a breath and nod, screwing your eyes shut. The brothers untangle you from the mess. When they realize your naked state, they turn their eyes away. Stan, get some clean water and a rag. They're not turning their eyes away. Please look away, boys. Stan nods and rushes into the cabin. He returns with the items as well as a blanket. He drapes it over your cold body, and Ford kneels before you, setting the lantern aside. He grabs the water and rag from Stan, pours the water over your shoulder, and presses the rag firmly into the wound. You cry out with a jolt. Ford pulls his hand away. Keep pressure. Can you understand me? Geez, Ford, be a little gentler. We don't know what we're dealing with yet. Might want to cover your ears. Stan blinks. You think they're a siren? Ford lifts the lantern and hums, the light highlighting his features. He's studying you, and all you can do is keep pressure on your shoulder. But it's nice having a moment to breathe, especially after you focus on the med before you instead. Holy shit! They're mirror images of each other, their faces lined deep with age. Despite the situation and the bewilderment on their faces, there's kindness in their eyes. I feel so lonely. So why? There's only hold on, let me message Bean real quick. Hold on. Let me get Bean in here. Bean, come here. It says Bean isn't online right now, so probably later Bean will respond and then come over. Zach, what's up? What did I miss? You missed that I'm a mermaid or a siren, and currently Ford is checking me out, and Stan is worried about me because I got a large gash on my shoulder from a giant squid. So yeah. You figure this is better than being chased after yet another monster in the sea. Maybe it was a good thing that creature finally caught up to you. Ford's face is close, his eyes pinned on you. Can you speak? Despite the warning he gave his brother, he's awfully reckless, sticking his face in places he doesn't know any better. You could have been like the monster that just attacked you. I must say my shoulder is killing me. You can't help but spit the words out through your teeth. Can't you see I'm in pain? Both brothers draw back, surprised, before understanding falls on their faces. They're right. Stan nudges Ford aside and kneels beside him, looking at you. Ford is still studying you, squinting. What's your name? What's my name? It's Cherry. Cherry. Got it. And your pronouns? She, her. I'm Stan. This is my twin brother, Ford. You're not gonna freak out if we try to help you up, are you? You shake your head. Ford continues to eye you as you clutch the blanket around your body, letting Stan help you up. He gives Ford a look. A little help here? And helps Stan guide you to your feet. Feet that haven't been used in a while. Oh, he looks so nervous. It's so cute. It's so cute that I'm gonna throw up. The deck is cold and wet as you struggle to walk. Your teeth chatter as you shiver. We gotta get that wound checked out. How are you not Stanley? Ford flashes a look at him. They bicker under their breath, but you're too tired to even listen. Your legs are adjusting to the task that is walking, your feet and ankles making you stumble, relying on the help of the brothers holding you up on either side. Eventually, they guide you downstairs and below the ship where what looks like the pocket of a library resides. Oh, look at this portrait in the bag. It's so cute. We got Stan, we got Ford, and then we got Dipper and Mabel. It's so cute. And Mabel is is bigger than Dipper. That's so cute. Just checking in all the details. Good details. Oh, DD and Morty. Stan's stamp book. He has a stamp book? What? I was looking for any hint of Bill Cipher and all this, but I don't think I'll find any. Ford sets his lantern on a desk littered with papers and curious oddities you can't make out right now. Carefully, Stan sets you on a couch, draping another blanket over you. He got a towel at some point, which he now pats dry along your face, your head. You're still shivering, but warmth is slowly starting to welcome itself back into your limbs. Both of them stand near your place on the couch. Stan's face is etched with concern, or is that suspicion? Ford's face, on the other hand, is nothing but fascinated. You don't know which one is better yet. I'll help. They say it at the same time. Oh my god, they're so eager. I'm gonna save right here. Quick save. There we go. And I'm gonna let Ford help first, and then I'll go to Stan afterwards. The fascination in Ford's face draws you to him. It's unlike any reaction you've seen from a human before. Your eyes search his, speaking more than words can. It takes him a moment to register the look, his brows raising. Ford gives his brother a nod. Give me the first aid kit. Stan nods and rushes off, his footsteps echoing up the stairs. Are you keeping pressure? You nod, the rag prickling against your wound. The pain is constant, pulsing through you. Good. Keep it firm. You don't want to lose any more blood. He slides open a drawer from his desk and pushes something into his ears. Earplugs. You don't have to do that. Not to worry, just a precaution. His eyes shine as he smiles. I invented these specifically for a scenario like this. Oh my god. Bro, he's so cute. I'm still able to hear you, of course. These will only block out any certain wavelengths. mouth twists, but you don't have the energy to argue. Instead, you watch as he kneels before you, keeping a safe distance. His eyes are bright, intense, fascinating. Everything about you is human. Even after a brief look at your previous form, I'm second guessing myself. His fingers drum on his knee. Is that your only ability? Shapeshifting? He scoots closer, eyes zoning in on yours. Oh my god. Stop checking me out, Ford. We just met. Even the eyes are. You lean away with a wince as pain flares through you, and he startles. He clears his throat. Apologies. When it comes to anomalies, I get carried away. Is he doing what he did to Bill? He nods to your shoulder hidden beneath the blankets. I need to look at your wound, assess the damage. Let him look. You lower the blankets and pull the rag away from your shoulder, still keeping the rest of your body covered. You wince and shiver, hand clenching around the bloodied rag. Ford leans in close, squinting at your wound. You bleed red. Fascinating. He jumps up and grabs something from his bookshelves, pressing something cold briefly against your shoulder. You jolt away and look at him, catching a glimpse of... Was that a glass vial? He caps it and sets it on the remaining space on the couch. You scrutinize the glass vial but say nothing about it. How odd. Am I not supposed to? Well, you aren't human, of course. Many of the anomalies we've encountered have red blood, but you never know. Ford takes the rag from your hand and presses it back into your shoulder, earning a wince. You'll need stitches. That anomaly dealt some damage. Well, that and my spear. You huff, steeling yourself through the pain. That creature? Ford nods, eyes lighting up at the question. Yes, the anomaly. It's a term I use to describe manifestations of weirdness in our world, weirdness drawn from another place. His free hand moves about as he speaks. Actually... So, for example, beings like you, or the creature that attacked you. He trails off, searching your face. Was it attacking you? His brows raise. Or did you attack it? Your stomach drops at the reminder, the memory flashing in your head. There was the chase, your desperate swimming, the two of you racing through the ocean until one of its limbs curled around you, and, well, here you are now. As kind as Ford has been so far, you hoped he wouldn't turn out to be like that monster. But nothing could compare to it. Tell me about the anomaly. The words constrict in your throat. It's complicated when it comes to Krakenlings. Ford's brows raise and his breath hitches, his eyes bright. Krakenling, you say? So it's related to the Kraken. You waver. You don't know if you should tell him. Be open. He's so interested. I can't steal information out of his bright old eyes. He gives a shaky exhale. You give a shaky exhale. Yes. Ford's eyes are brighter than ever. So, there it's young. You warily nod. It was attacking me, but your heart starts to pound in your chest. You recall the dark waters before the chase happened. The flash of sharp, glowing eyes. The violent rumble of a deep, ancient anger. Your knuckles are white as you clench the blankets around you. I deserved it. The words don't make it past your lips. And, Ford notices the shake in your hands, but he can't help but prod a little further. Why did it attack you? The thud of footsteps and a gentle knock on the doorway make you jolt. Ford turns his head to find Stan peering inside with the first aid. Sorry it took so long. I lost track of the... He trails off, brows furrowing. Everything okay? He hands the kit to Ford and shares a look with him that you can't distinguish. Ford simply waves a reassuring hand. It's been a long day for her. I'll tell you more about it later. Stan sends you a sheepish smile. Aww. Could get you a stuffed animal if that helps. Ford waves him off and Stan mutters an okay, I'm leaving, as he heads toward the door. Aww. Stan's actually so cute. I'll be in the engine room. He sends you one last glance. Right down the hall. He cares, bro. Stan cares so much. I can't, bro. No, I can't. It's too cute. Your eyes follow his figure as he leaves, footsteps fading away. A nearby door swings open and shut. Ford sends you an apologetic look. I apologize for prying. You see, the Kraken is something I've had my eyes on for so long. Cherry, what would you do if I was behind you? Be freaked out, but then once I realize it's you, I'd be like, oh, hey, Monalasa, you want to get some food? When you sniffle, he pauses, searching your face, and clears his throat. As much as he wants to keep asking questions, he restrains himself. Sorry, I get carried away. He gestures for your hand to press on the rag instead. Keep pressure for me, Cherry. Please. As you keep pressure on your wound, Ford neatly looks through the kit. He sets items aside on the remaining space on the couch. With a frown, he notes the lack of supplies. What about my OC? What would you do if you saw that? Wait, what does your OC look like? Hold on, let me check that out. I don't know what your OC looks like, Zach. Oh. I just have to check through my notifications real quick. Let me see. Is it your profile picture? Yes? Okay. Then I would pet it. Only if it's comfortable. Then I would pet it. He moves to a place behind his desk, slides open a drawer, and pulls out a bottle. This is drinking alcohol. I'll use this to disinfect the wound. She would love getting pet. Okay. Yay! It's not ideal, but it will have to suffice. He kneels before you again and grabs a few cotton pads, soaking them in the alcohol. It's going to sting. Ready? You brace yourself. Carefully, Ford swipes the cotton along your shoulder, avoiding the open gash. Pain stings through you violently, and you can't help but jolt. Ouch! Ford sets the cotton aside and pulls out a thin, curved needle from the kit, as well as some thread. It reminds you of sailors' hooks and fishing lines. This'll be the worst of it. I'll be quick. He disinfects the needle with the alcohol and scoots closer. He gestures for you to rest your back against the couch arm, and you listen. Carefully, Ford presses the needle into skin, and you shout, clutching onto something. Ford startles and looks at your fingers digging into his arm. He sends you an apologetic look. I know it hurts. Try to keep still for me if you can. Breathe. The needle pricks again and again, and you exhale, screwing your eyes shut. Good. Keep breathing, Cherry. When the pain is gone on so long it starts to numb, you wearily open your eyes. Keep breathing. Try to focus on something in the study. It's not hard to find a distraction. Easily your eyes run over rows of books, jars, and artifacts you've never seen before. You squint at one of the book titles on the shelf, its pages shoved with other leaves of paper that stick out in disarray. It says something about dungeons and more dungeons, but you're not sure what that means. You don't realize how long you've dazed off until pain pricks your shoulder and you jump looking at it. Your wound is stitched. Ford pulls away an alcohol-soaked cotton swab. When he notices your gaze, he smiles at you, unrolling some bandage and dressing your wound. There, all done. Thank him. You give a grateful exhale. Ahem. Ah, gosh, my voice. And pull the blankets back around yourself. Thank you. Ford smiles. Of course. He zips up the med kit, stands and lingers, rubbing a hand along his chin. Just a moment. He sets the kit down and consults his bookshelves. He rummages behind a few books and pulls out a small drawstring pouch the size of his palm. He holds it up as he kneels before you again. This is roost spice from one of the Arctic's underwater volcanoes. He hands it to you. Quite rare, so do use it in moderation, even if it's to blind your enemies. You study the pouch, running your fingers along its smooth surface. Hints of red powder smudge your skin. How do I use this? Well, you won't always have my brother and I around to throw a spear at your attackers and accidentally hit you in the process. Sorry about that. So I figured you'd need something to defend yourself. He motions to the pouch. Livy, you're back, yay! It's getting so awkward. Just a pinch of this spice into any attacker's eyes and they'll be burning for days. Accept it. So, this is an apology gift? Yes. Again, I'm sorry for being the one who wounded your shoulder. He looks at the pouch in your hands. Oh, and don't show Stan. I don't keep this stuff in the kitchen because he'd wreck his gut eating the whole pouch at once. You laugh. Seriously? Seriously. Okay, I won't. Ford grins, and he grabs the medkit, sending you a nod. He's so cute, oh my god! I'll check on you in the morning. Get as much rest as you can, and don't aggravate the wound. Good night, Cherry. I hate my voice when I just wake up. You smile. Good night, Ford. With that, he exits the room, leaving you to yourself and the wound on your shoulder. Now that it's quiet, everything comes rushing back to you. The Krakenling chase. You could have died today, but by the weirdest turn of events, Cherry, that's an old man. I don't give a fuck. You were chased here to safety aboard the boat of two kind men. You pull the blankets close to yourself and smile. Maybe you are glad that creature chased you here of all places. That's my love meter so far. I got this in the bag. Ford's journal. Last night, a Krakenling threw an anomaly aboard our ship. Stan and I brought her to my study, where I queried her further as I tended to her wound. Still, she insisted on being human. I at least hope that the roost spice will aid her should she encounter another enemy. Aw, he cares so much. You hear the hush of waves around you first, feeling your body gently sway along with them. You blearily open your eyes and expect to take in the dark blue of the sea. Instead, your eyes take in the wooden walls of the ship, and when you suck in a breath, your lungs fill with air. It takes you a second to remember what happened. The chase, the Krakenling. You look down at your blankets and flex your fingers in them, adjusting to the fabric beneath your skin, and then your shoulder thrums with pain. You wince and press a hand to it, recalling the fight, the spear. And then the twins, Stan and Ford, two kind sailors who took you in, patched you up. Something shifts at your side, and you look down, finding the small drawstring pouch Ford had given you last night. A gentle feeling stirs in your chest, and you lift the pouch, setting it against your palm. The fabric is soft, velvet. When your fingers run across it, you pull away faint smudges of red. Best not to get that in your eye, you remember. You lower the pouch in your lap and look towards Ford's desk, finding a plate of food and a bottle of water. Your stomach grumbles. When had you last eaten? You glance at the closed door, pause a moment, and sit up on the couch, your bare feet planting on the chilled floor. You shiver as you pull the blankets closer around yourself. Ford forgot to give you something to wear. Then, just as you stand on weary legs, something falls next to you. A sweater and pants. You wonder whose clothes they are as you change into them. When you're done, you walk towards Ford's desk with unsteady legs, the ship's gentle rocking a challenge on your balance. Finally, you sit on the chair behind Ford's desk and pull the plate of food towards you, careful not to wrinkle any of the pages strewn across its surface. It's flat discs of bread stacked on top of each other. You haven't had these before, but you take the utensil next to the plate and dig in. The meal is cold, but you're grateful for something to eat. Now that you think about it, you haven't been able to relax for a meal in ages, ever since the others. Your fingers tighten around the utensil. You've been swimming on your own ever since. The ocean has always been a struggle, but to brave it alone, to search for and conquer the one thing that would make home, you're both grateful and horrified that the Krakenling chased you here of all places. You try to focus on your current situation as you eat and allow yourself to savor the moment, shoving your worries aside the best you can. For the first time in a while, you feel rested, safe. You wish this feeling could last. When you finish your meal, your eyes trail around the room, able to see everything now that sunlight streams through the window. There's everything. You glanced at the closed door again, stand and pace the room for a brief moment. It wouldn't hurt to explore for a little bit. You approach the wall and lock eyes with a framed photo by the wall. Or the window. Aww! That's so cute! Oh my god! It's a family of 4, each of them hugging and grinning happily. You recognize Stan and Ford, but you don't know who the younger two are. They're kids, maybe? Nope. At the corner of the photo, a folded letter sits tucked there, covered in stickers. Aw, the Vines family. I know, it's so freaking cute. You wonder how far away Stan and Ford are from home. It looks warm in the photo, happy. Your eyes continue to trail along the walls, finding notes and papers full of Ford's handwriting or sketches. You could explore this study for ages. Dee and Morty. You can read the book titles better now that sunlight streams in through the window. The first one says Dungeons, Dungeons, and More Dungeons. You pick it up and flit through the pages, realizing it's a game. A really complicated game. A few loose pages fall out, and you study them as you pick them up, finding numbers and illustrations of characters. Maybe you'll ask Ford about it later. You run your fingers along loose papers, settling on one tucked under an envelope. It's not finished. Mabel and Dipper. Stan and I are doing well. You skim the rest of the letter, Ford's handwriting neat. His words carry an energy, even as the letter ends mid-sentence. You set it back down. You run your eyes along the papers strewn along the desk. Each one is full of elegant handwriting and illustrations. Unable to help yourself, you lift one of them and read through it, your interest growing as you do. Okay. Yet another marvel my brother and I have come across in the Arctic. You read further down, eyes catching on a detailed illustration of what looks like stars with faint wings. After Stan fell asleep at camp, I decided to revisit its comforting depths to ease my mind. One can only assume how surprised I was when the sparse walls now glowed with a blue brilliance, and all around me floating, these. Red arrows point to the illustration, along with some smaller notes in a code you can't decipher. So these were Ford's entries. No wonder he was so curious about you. You pick up another paper, find something hastily scribbled out, and realize you can read what's under it. It's your name. A feeling you can't distinguish blossoms in your chest. You run your fingers over the scribbles and set the paper aside. Aww, that's so cute. You find the symbols engraved on the front of the desk, worn with age. You're not sure what they mean. Hold on, guys, I got this. Hold on. Let me just go to Google real quick. I got this. Hold on. We got Stan. This one says Stan. Stan was... Oh, Stan was here. Stan was here. Stan was here. Ford 2. Stan was here. Ford 2. That's so cute. It's the spear. You near the harpoon slowly, careful not to touch it. You shudder to remember metal piercing your shoulder during the attack. Your hand goes over your bandages and you step away, trying not to think about it too much. Aww, my kitty is needing my blanket. It's so cute. Oh my god. Your eyes run along the bookshelves, unable to name half of the oddities that sit within them. On the bottom shelf, you find a blue scroll of paper, lift it, and find it to be the ship's blueprints. Is it me, or does the green liquid that has eyes look like Kane's eyes? Oh, wait. No, I see it. You're not going crazy, Monolasa. I see it. You study it for a moment and set it back in place. Go ahead and leave. You give another look around the room and realize that you can spend all day exploring its depths. But you don't want to pry too much. Instead, you adjust your borrowed clothes and open the door, peering into the hallways. It's quiet, open, with still unsteady legs. You walk down the halls and map out your surroundings. You walk past doors on either side of the hall, curious but knowing better than to open them. There's another door at the end of the ship, and as you pass by it, faint snores sound through. That's probably Stan. More than likely. You linger a moment, smile, and head back down the hall and up the stairs. Best not to disturb whoever's sleeping. You shield your eyes from the sun as you come up from below deck. You're still inside the boat's small cabin, its walls of metal and glass protecting you from the elements. On your left, you see a small kitchenette equipped with an induction stove, a sink, a small fridge, and wooden cabinets, presumably filled with cookware and supplies. A coffee machine sits on the countertop, a light indicating that it is keeping its contents warm. The carafe is still half full. Further down, you see rows of built-in shelves and cabinets designed to maximize storage space. Can these cars shut up? Anyways, your eyes follow the shelves and land on one of the boat's double helms. Navigation equipment beeps softly above the wheel. You aren't sure how to read any of it. To your right, there's a table and seating, all furniture affixed to the wall to prevent it from sliding around in rough waters. You know from experience just how unforgiving the sea can be. You look out the windows at the deck. Only a short while ago, the Krakenling had thrown you aboard this vessel, landing wounded and bleeding and at the mercy of two strangers. Their expressions had been nothing but ones of worry and concern. They weren't the kind of looks you were used to receiving. As you look around the deck, your eye catches movement outside the cabin window. It's Ford. Oh my god, he's so cute! He's holding a mug of coffee in one hand, his fingers curling around it, covering up its design. Bottomless pit. I see that. In his other hand, he's reading from what appears to be a journal of some kind. You decide to head outside and greet him. Brisk wind whips around you as you open the door. You suck in a deep breath, bracing yourself against the familiar cold. It has been so warm inside the cabin. Clearly you weren't very quiet about it. Ford turns to greet you when you exit the cabin. Oh, Cherry. He smiles at you and closes the book in his hand. He tucks it carefully into his jacket. It's good to see you're finally awake. I hope the accommodations were to your liking. I know it isn't much, especially with an injury. How long does this dating sim last? I have no idea. But after this, do you want to try doors again, Monolasa? And Livy, if you want to, if Livy's still here. I don't know. His gaze lingers on your shoulder and his brows furrow at the memory. You're quick to assure him. It was surprisingly comfortable. I'm glad to hear it. As you may have gathered, we're a bit tight for space, but you would be surprised how many things on a boat can be used as a berth. Even the cabin seating can be used as 2 additional beds if you... Hold on. He pauses, looking you over. You swallow, suddenly self-conscious at being scrutinized so closely. You recall how intrigued Ford had been with you as he patched you up the night before. You do your best not to stammer. What is it? Is that my sweater? You examine the clothes you put on, assuming they had been there for your sake. Perhaps you'd been mistaken. Is it? Where'd you get it? I'll go ahead and worry about it. You can't help but worry that he might think you took his clothes without permission. You did go through their belongings, after all. They were just there when I woke up. There was a plate of food there, too. I thought they were for me. I didn't think I should wander around without any clothes on. Thank you, in any case. Ford considers your words for a moment, then a look of understanding crosses his features. Ah, I see. I'm afraid I can't take credit for that. It must have been Stanley who left them for you. I suppose it's only right that it's my clothes. It was my spear, after all. Wait, a plate of food, did you say? Hastily, Ford pulls his journal back out. He abandons his cup of coffee in favor of pulling out a pen, balancing it precariously on the gunwale of the ship. With Ford's hand out of the way, you're able to make out the words bottomless pit of coffee etched faintly into the ceramic of the mug. I want that mug now. I assume he left you stand cakes. You raise your eyebrow at him. Stand cakes? Yes, flat, bready, maybe some hair in them. But more importantly, did you eat them? He looks at you expectantly. Was I not supposed to? No. I mean, yes, of course, it's fine that you did. They were for you. I just mean, were they palatable to you? You hesitate, not quite sure what he means. There had been some hair in it, admittedly, but they were fine, I think. They were a little cold, but otherwise good, I guess. Ford writes something down, and it's then that it clicks for you. Still doesn't think you're human. Even with all your efforts to convince him, he hadn't been swayed. Then you catch a glimpse of the journal in Ford's hand, his pen scratching fresh cursive onto the rough paper, and see a sketch of yourself, fast asleep on the couch. Ford must have drawn you while you were sleeping. That sounds so wrong. That's creepy. Ask about it. Is that me? You nod towards the book in his hand. Ford glances down at the paper and flushes when he realizes what you mean. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, he's so cute! Oh my god! BRB. Okay, see you later. Oh my god! I'm gonna bring it! It's so cute, oh my god. He turns the journal to show you. With a better view, you see that alongside the illustration, there are notes primarily about your condition and any changes in your sleep patterns. He's so flustered. I can't. You spot a passage about unrestful sleep and see the word nightmare written in big bold print with several question marks beside it. You were asleep for a couple days, you know. When you didn't wake up, we started to worry. You turned to Ford in disbelief. Surely it hadn't been that long. Hold on, a couple days? Yes, which is why I'm glad to see you up and about. Your condition looks much improved from before. Even with the whiskey, the risk of infection was still fairly high, so Stanley and I took turns keeping an eye on you. That would explain why you felt so rested upon waking up. You can't remember the last time you slept longer than 5 hours at a time, let alone days. You turn back to the journal, studying Ford's illustration of you. Ford follows his line of sight and hastens to explain further. Journaling helps me process things, thoughts, feelings. I suppose I found comfort in drawing you like that. I hope you don't mind. He seems very sheepish admitting this, and you look closer at the way he's drawn you. It's almost tender. He's depicted the scene to include the way the sunlight falls onto your form from the window behind the desk. He must have drawn it from there. Oh my god, bro. You haven't had someone to watch over you with such concern in a long time. It's nice to be cared for like that again, even if only for a little while. I think it's sweet. Ford laughs, and it sounds as though he's been holding his breath in anticipation of your answer. Well, that's a relief. You had me worried there. I hadn't thought much of it at the time, but Stanley did warn me it might seem creepy. I was starting to think he was right. I usually. Oh, Stan woke up. I usually am right. Lots of things you do are creepy. Distracted as you and Ford had been by the journal, you hadn't noticed Stan leaving the cabin to come greet you. He must have gotten up while you were talking with Ford. He's holding 2 mugs in his hands and offers one to you. You take it, grateful for the warmth as you wrap your fingers around it. So, Cherry, which creepy habit of Sixers are we talking about? Ford rolls his eyes and tucks his journal back into his coat again, then retrieves his own mug from its place on the gunwale. We were just discussing her dietary restrictions. Apparently, I'm not the only one who doesn't like hair in their food. I've told you before, it adds texture, and here I thought you liked my Stan cakes. You sip at the coffee you were offered and listen to their mild banter. It's all in good fun. Their light jabs at each other others' expense hold no hostility, and instead seem to be the result of a strong, close bond. How nice it must be to have someone like that looking out for you. Just then, a small alert sounds off from a device on Ford's wrist, which you now notice resembles a radar more than it does a watch. Their debate about the nutritional value of body hair cuts off abruptly. Looks like we're getting close. Getting close to what? You can't help but ask, curiously peering over at Ford's radar. You're familiar with these waters, but everything looks different above the waves. You can only guess at where they might be going. Okay, this is seriously taking forever. How long is this thing? I don't know. I don't know how long this thing is. Since you've been asleep, we charted a course for the nearest village. It would have been a real problem if your injury had taken a turn for the worst. Plus, we're still short on supplies. That too. So we reasoned that it would be better to be closer to landing for the time being, at least while you're still healing. 1, 2, 3, 4, counting every day. That's song. You think back to the Krakenling attack and can't help but agree. Okay, I'm getting really bored now. I really want to play Doors with you. So I'm just gonna quick save it right here and yeah. Manolasa, do you want to go ahead and start the I get I get it now. I get the reference. I'm hanging out with my I'm seeing digital hallucinations. I know, I just realized that. Okay. Roblox. I'm back. Hi, Zach. Wait, Zach, do you have a Roblox account or you not? Yes. Why? Okay, I was just thinking because me and Montalasa agreed to play Doors. So if you want to do that, if you feel like it. I'm good. Not really a big Doors fan. Okay. My Roblox is glitching out, so I probably can't play Doors anyway. I just logged on to there, and yeah, it's not really working that well. So wait, I got a better idea. Haha. I was thinking about this, and I was like, should I do this? No, this doesn't seem like a good idea. But since my Roblox isn't working, and I don't feel like in the mood for Among Us, and the stands were getting kind of boring, I have another idea. Oh god. Quick question. Does the does the game Doki Doki Literature Club dox you? Just asking. Just out of morbid curiosity. Are we doing now? What? What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. Oh, I asked just a random question. Does Doki Doki Literature Club dox you at all? understand what you mean. Oh, dogs. Do you not know what dogs mean? Oh, well, that's fine. Oh, there we go. Okay, just let me see this real quick and go over here and go. Cherry, what's up? Boop. What are we doing now? You'll see in like a few seconds. You can hear the music. I saw this and I was like, I have to play this at least once in my life. A good idea. I'm so genuinely scared. Oh no. You're senpai now, Cherry. Oh my god. I'm so freaking scared, bro. Let pretend Monica is Cat, cause why not? Yeah. Or Cat is her right now. I forgot her name. Wait, what's her name again? Hold on. Sayori? I think that's her name. The Tsundere run. The Tsundere, yeah, that's definitely. Anyway. Oh, I'm so freaking scared, bro. Oh my god. I've actually never seen people play this before. I've only seen like animations and like YouTube shorts. So I'm so scared. Either way, the game will introduce the characters. Oh my god. I'm so scared. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. Yeah, Zach. I think you're a wizard now, Harry. What? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Cherry. I don't give a fuck. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hehe. Freaking hate this, bro. It's too cringy. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Cherry, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. I did. I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content on just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know, and I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hee. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I love how I hate Sayori. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I'll do anything for a cupcake, to be honest. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, because being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. To be honest, I don't like frosting. Same. The cake is way better. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Hold on. I gotta think of a voice to do Monica. Oh, Jerry! What a surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. Why do these women all sound weird? What the fuck? This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? What, that voice, Jerry? I had to do something for that voice. Something that wasn't normal, so I just had to do that. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuke. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Cherry.
Monika smiles sweetly. Oh my god. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Cherry! I can do whatever I want for their voices, okay? This helps me cope. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Bro, I don't have a crush on freaking Monika. Did you hear her voice? She sounds like a man. Come sit down, Cherry. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Cope with what? Help. I'm coping with, the cringe of all these girls that are apparently soon going to all crush for me. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned it, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. That's what you get then. You are senpai. I don't why do I gotta be this hot? Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Aw, that's actually so cute. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. I'm freaking dying. I'm gonna be looking over my live stream and I'm gonna hear myself making these noises. I'm gonna die laughing again. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first and then Monika. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yes, I have. I've actually heard it a bunch of times before on TikTok. I'm not a debtor soon. Okay, I'm sorry. Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. You, dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying the cheese. I keep thinking back to the Natsuki. She carries. I'm sorry. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. I need to calm down, bro. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Also, that voice, after this whole game, I'm probably gonna lose my voice because I feel like Monica talks a lot in like the ending part. So my voice is gonna get so much more worse as time goes by. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised that you sound like that. Puberty hit you hard, huh? How come you decided to start your own club? Poor Cherry. You could probably be a board member for any of the other major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica is really a great leader. I can't, bro. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festivals that much more important.
I'm having so much fun making these voices.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Cherry, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a reader can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you can say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I'm crying. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. These voice actors are so good, guys. Oh my god. So good voice acting. I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine.
Why does a cartoon character actually get my trainer from I like fantasy, but I also like to watch/read horror every now and then? You relate to Yuri? Nice. Different people and different worlds. Yes. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Got it. My voice is I can already feel the effects of that Monica is doing to my voice right now.
Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it. I almost forgot the voice for a second.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Cherry?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Cherry, please stop with the Monica voice. You're killing me. I don't know what else voice to give her. I don't want to give her my voice because that's kind of weird. And I don't want to give her a too squeaky voice because that's Natsuki's voice. And Yuri already has the emo voice. So this is about as best as I can get for Monica. Do deep dark voice like a man. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But
I'm sorry, I thought... Cherry... You all... I'm defenseless again against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Quick question, did you see the Bun Bun post I made? No? My cat is so cute, bro. I'm gonna check it out right now. Hold on. I'm checking it out. My throat just popped. That didn't feel right. Oh. His name is Bun Bun, but he prefers to be known as Bun. He's a little insane. Oh, that looks cool. That was really cool. I'm glad you stopped me before I could, by insane, I mean a cannibal. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad, Zach, that you stopped me before I could do the Monica voice again, because that gave my voice a little break, but now I gotta do it again, so it didn't really matter anyway.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. And everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Cherry, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Cherry, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! The most normal person in here is Sayori, who has the normalest voice, I mean. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Time to write poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Aw, wait, where's Monica? Okay, strawberry. Poof. Bed. Nibble. I don't even know what these are. Imagination. Milk. Inferno. Suicide. What? Essence. What the hell? Lust. Yeah, I don't freaking know. Meager. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do Sayori. Hold on. Universe. No, not you. Oh my god. Lazy. Clouds. Holiday. Waterfall. Childhood. Playground. Infallible. I don't know what that word means. Doki Doki. Covet. Yeah, sure. I don't freaking know.
Hi again, Cherry. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Cherry. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Cherry always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? Hee.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Cherry can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori. And me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I will make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem like the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet.
Ah!
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in here? Why did I just start using Natsuki's voice, bro? You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica.
Are we getting the deaths part? I don't know. I want to get there already. I want to see a girl die.
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a low volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. I think either Yuri or Natsuki are first to die. Really? I really thought that Sayori would be the first to die because, I may have watched the musical video of Just Monica a bunch of times. I'm gonna see you, my little weirdos. I'm going to go see you, my little weirdos that I call my friends. Okay. Have fun, Zach. Curious, I pull out the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. That's why I said I think. Okay. Bye, Zach. Guess it's just me and you again, Manalasa. This is gonna be so awkward.
Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never seen in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Why does awkwardness exist? I don't know. I wish it didn't. And Bean responded, and Bean said that they were hanging out with their friends, so they can't really come onto the live right now. And Kat is gone for something, and I don't know where Livy went. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Cherry. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Livy exploded. R.I.P. Livy. Aw. Poor Livy. I think the last thing that Livy said was, Cherry, that's an old man. I think that's what the last thing that she said. Yeah, the last thing that Livy said was, Cherry, that's an old man. And then...
In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm going to show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo.
Don't just stand there.
Ooh, what? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
I don't remember who kills themselves. Natsuki or Sayori. Somebody kills themselves? Somebody kills themselves? I didn't know that. And why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
I wish the professional was here. Who's a professional? You don't go back and flip through older novels every now and then?
Not really.
Oh, Candy Store. Oh. I didn't know that they liked the Dogi Dogi Literature Club.
Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama, like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power.
Huh, good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of bacon in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something.
yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Aw, this is so cute actually. We read on for a few minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? Cherry, I dare you from now on read in a singy tone. Really? Like, sing the whole time? Like, in the voices I've given them? Well, until you want to stop. Okay. I'll try. I'll try my best.
That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friend? Okay, this is getting really weird. I don't really know how to. Yeah, this is too awkward. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them all being like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Huh. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when. I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words that feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone.
Oh my gosh, my voice is getting so bad for Monica already.
Are you all ready with today's poems?
Got my throat.
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can't do Monica's voice anymore. I'm just gonna, what's another voice I can do for Monica that doesn't hurt my throat as much? I'm gonna give her a British accent. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ha ha ha.
Cherry, did you know this is the game where the audio came from skip, skip, skip? Then is this game gonna get good? What is this game gonna get good? I don't think I know that song actually. Is that a song or Cherry? Did you know this is a game where the audio came from? It's not a song? Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any of that. Sorry. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. I really want a hot dog right now. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said,
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the new one. If it gets bent, I'll kill you.
Hi. How's it going? By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. What are you playing? I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club because why not? But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared about what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Also, I gave Monica a British accent, so, you know. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, I think I know DDLC, but I don't play it? Is it on PS5? I'm not quite sure. I downloaded this onto my computer on, I think it was called itch.com. So I'm not quite sure about the PS5 since I personally don't have one myself, but yeah. I'll do Sayori first. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all.
This is a good poem, Cherry. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me.
I figured out it is. I'll see if I can play it too. The only people I know is Monica. Well, say that sentence to Monica and she'd be really happy. Yeah. Yandere vibes. Anyways.
Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now, not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Or, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Cherry. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's amazing. I love that poem. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
I love Sayori, right? She's the best person in here. Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. It's on PS5, but it costs $15. I have PlayStation Plus, but it's still $15. I'm not broke. I just don't want to spend my money because I'm trying to save my storage for GTA 6. That's cool. GTA 6 is going to take forever, though. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Well, I want to get to people getting killed already.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
And then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem, make me go, huh, Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world that you're all self-important.
Pretty sure he never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Yes, I already pre-ordered the Ultimate. It's going to be 300 gigabytes, which is a little... Dang, that's a lot of gigabytes. Which is a lot. Okay, I just realized I just spent $100 on GTA 6, but not $15 on DDLC. I need storage. That's understandable. Storage is so hard to come by.
Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Cat! Hello. Look, it's you, Cat. It's you. Oh my god. I'm chatting with you right now. Please don't kill me in my sleep tonight, Cat. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Who's Cat? Oh, Cat is one of my friends. I have Cat on Discord. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Ah, okay.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. But the other nice
thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. Cherry, want to know something? What's up, Monolasso?
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Did you know you can skip the parts and get to the deaths, but that only if you want to? Really? Yeah. Skipping! Yay! I just don't know how. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to skip all this. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes by, more than enough time for her to finish reading. The moment I told her she already does it, and it didn't work.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No!
Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form and fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street lamp to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. It's actually pretty good. I subbed, by the way. I probably won't have much time before I have to go. Oh, that's fine, and thank you for subscribing. It's nice to have a new subscriber. And friend. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Cherry. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. I love ghosts. I love ghosts too. They're so cool. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. And that's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. Yeah. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And now we just have Monica. What did I clip skip? Oh, God. I hate you so much. Hi, Cherry. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, If you ever have a suggestion for the club, like new activities, things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Why is she? She's British. The scariest thing is British. Scariest voice that I can do. Because why not? Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha. Don't worry, Cherry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all have to get past soon. I thought Australian. Yeah, I can't tell the difference between Australian accent and British accent. Who's Monolasa _222? No hate, just asking if they're a friend or if they're a friend from IRL. Oh, Monolasa's my friend. I haven't met Monolasa in real life, but yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like it, Cherry. Really? My mind is not working today. It's okay. A lot of our minds get that way sometimes. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Haha! Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Huh? If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Yeah, I can hear the Australian accent now. I was trying to do a British one, but apparently I can't do a British accent without sounding like an Australian, so. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure you end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I can't see the bottom right of the corner of the screen. Oh yeah, that's where my camera is supposed to be, but like right here. That's where my camera is supposed to be, but I don't currently have it on right now because the only thing that I can cover myself up with is a Bill Cipher mask, and I don't really feel like putting that on because it makes it hard to see. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. Okay, that's fine. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Huh? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, jeez, that's a big poem. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Cat, can you stop simping, please? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems has been putting emphasis up on the timing between words and lines. Cat, other people's messages appear then disappear. Oh, Cat knows that. They just like messing with us. Yeah, Cat does that every day. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Especially then the comments was about Void. Void is gonna disappear. This is so sad. Monologue, so you and Kat both know what void means, and then Hi over here is just like, what is going on? Void is another person that we like messing with, so. But they're also our friend, so. Yeah. Bro, who is Void, bro? Amazing. They're so cool. Cat, stop being. Oh my god. Void isn't even here. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. That works with drawing too. This is actually giving me kind of advice right here. But they're so cool. There are two voids, but the other we call them investigators since they are called void investigators, so don't get confused. Then there are two voids. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Okay, Loki might not remember that, but I'll try. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. Bro, I can't freaking skip. I'm gonna skip so bad. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Want me to search a tutorial, Cherry? I'm good right now, Monolasa, but thank you. Void is like awesome, and if you see them, you have to be super casual, okay? As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something?
Okay. I won't have to glaze them, right? Maybe, maybe not. Nah, Void is a pretty princess. What is happening in this chat? We're all just talking about Void, and Void isn't even here. Monolasa, I hope you're taking screenshots.
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
I am, Cherry. Okay, good. Too late, Kat.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Cherry did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
ugh,
Wait, what happened? I'm zoning out. Oh, you just have to press the button. Skip on the bottom of the pink text thingy. Yeah, I'm trying, but it's not working. It's not there. I can't press it. By the way, I'm not a simp for Void or Void. I'm just a fan. Alright. Is in between the history and auto? Yeah, I know. I see it. I can't click it. And Cherry liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh? I didn't realize you were so interested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Cherry appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how does he know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's...
Do I really have to say this sentence?
I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Cherry started showing up.
Natsuki! Oh, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! What the hell did I just listen to? I don't know, that was one of the lines. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing here. They talk about that, holy shiz. I didn't think they actually say that. If you want me to swear, I can. Well, I don't necessarily want you to swear, but I don't really mind it if you do. Cherry, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason?
Just let me do this again.
What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason?
You look convoluted! Anyway.
The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Cherry.
Kane reference! Yes. Wait, there's a reason we have so much deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. That's amazing. Thank you, Kat. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Cherry? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... avoiding Void mentioned. Are you kidding me? I know exactly who to pick. Oh, the game only skips text you've already read. Yeah. I know exactly who to pick out of this. Help me, Sayori, please. Help me. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Cherry.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
If you want... Should I try and draw one of them? Sure. I suck at drawing, lol. I'm sure it's not that bad. But if you want to really skip, you have to go to settings and enable skip unseen text. There's no way I'm doing all that. I'm too lazy. I'll just read it. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy.
Cry. I just want Monika to snap one of their necks already, please. I want some drama. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because,
well,
also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's...
Same, Cherry. I also want drama. Oh my god. What are these lines, bro? And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. What the fuck? What the... Sayori. Big and beautiful. Oh my god. Girl, just go to settings if you really don't want to read. I just don't want to read that part. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. I have to go. Oh, okay, bye. Hope you have a nice day or night. Bye, have a nice day. You too. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Huh? Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I might be back next stream or later, I don't know. Okay. See you then. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. No, I don't want to talk to her anymore. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was lots of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Cherry, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more. Cat, are you a cat? What? Cat, answer the question. Are you a cat? I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Cherry, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yee. Shh. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Okay. Yeah? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Cherry, I dare you to guess their deaths. She's gonna get hanged. Yuri's gonna get stabbed. And Sayori is gonna get... Wait, no, not Sayori's right here. Sayori's gonna get hanged. Yuri's gonna get stabbed. And... and Natsuki kills himself. Monica, we delete, I think. Wait. Does Monica kill himself? I'm not really sure. I'm so freaking hungry, bro. I haven't had breakfast, lunch, or dinner yet. So hungry. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Cherry, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. I'm gonna make a pizza. I'm listening. Oh, pizza. Oh my god. Pizza sounds so good. Oh my god, I'm getting so hungry, bro. Chocolate. Friends. Daydream. Eternity. Memories. Sunny. Hope. Anime. Dance. Kawaii. Sensation. Milk. Landscape. Kitty. Afterimage. Sweet. Joy. Papa. Anxiety. Passion. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Cherry.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Hee. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry.
Are you kidding me, bro? I just said I'm hungry. Please don't torture me, Monica, please. Or Sayori, yeah, that too.
Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Eh?
Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I could lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles.
Eh?
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri, tell Cherry to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I feel like Yuri likes reading Yuri. Yeah, I ship Yuri and Natsuki, to be honest.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That.
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil in all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she would bring me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow, what was... A cookie.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki,
that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Well, Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate.
Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine.
Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Cat, are you still here? I have something I want to tell you. Okay, are you still here? Hey. Yeah, Cat, look. This is you. And this is me. Yay. And Yuri's watching our Yuri. Yeah. Gay. We can be gay. It's fun. We can make Pride Month last forever. Cherry, you are incorrect. Huh? You are the chairs. Wait. Does that mean that Cat sits on me? And yes, I do get it. I didn't say anything. Anyways. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room.
Ugh, where's Monica anyway?
You two are freaky and among us. Yeah. We got that ghost goo all over each other. Plus back shots, but anyways. Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I literally have a screenshot of Cherry saying, "No way!" That's true. Censored me. I did not. I meant right there that, I meant, play with me, cat. Yeah, like play Among Us with me. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Oh, nah, you didn't. Yes, I did. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Why would you say censored? Because that's how I joke around. I'm a silly little guy. I didn't do anything though. Monica chose the club over a boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What are you talking about? You said okay, cat. Oh well. I was watching. Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. I was watching. Wait, that sounds weird. Kind of weird of you, bro. Modelasa just likes Yuri. Not the Yuri in game, but Yuri between me and Cat. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. I just got flashbacks from the Just Monica song. I can play piano and I sing soprano, and I can get you out of my head. Oh my god. I wasn't aware you played music, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Also, why was I getting imposter 3 times in a row in hide and seek? I like imposter classic, but not imposter hide and seek for some reason. Yeah, I wanted to get it so bad, but that one time I did get it though, I got like almost all of them, right, Kat? I got all of them like so quickly. I think you are forced to be imposter until others win. Yeah. Also, I'm sorry for killing you first. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You were right in front of me, and I couldn't let the crewmates win. So, I'm sorry. Plus, in return, I gave you back shots after I killed you. So it's fine. Yay! That sounds so cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Cherry. Whatever. Natsuki looking at. Anyways, Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry about it. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Hold on, let me get my Oreos real quick. They're right here. Come on. I'm so hungry, bro. I'm so hungry. I want drama. Yeah, somebody snapped their neck already. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Oreos! Okay. I slumped down into the nearest desk. I can make drama. What's that supposed to mean? Here. I'm gonna save this since I'm eating right now. I'm gonna save this right now. And do you guys want to play Among Us again? Since I'm eating and I can eat while I'm playing Among Us, since we have the chat and I don't have to go like, and then some. Oh yeah, this tastes so good. And then Cat. Here, like I said before, do you guys want to go ahead and play Among Us? Because I really want to eat these Oreos. Yay! Okay. Aw. Okay, Cat. Well, here, Monalasa, I can just turn off this live, and then you can make a lobby and send the thing to the Discord group chat that we have with everyone, and then we can all join equally. Because I don't want a random person to show up and they're like, hey, what are we doing? We're like, we're in an Among Us match right now. So, I'm going to end it right now. Okay. Bye for now, I guess. Bye, Monalasa. See you soon. And Cat, bye. Again, I'm going to lick your toes while you're asleep. Next shots.